fucking swamped with homework again. So that's why I was not able to post. Right? Where the fuck? Where am I? Shit, hey Richter? Yeah, Richter. Confirm whether Takumi is the man I ran into last night. Then I'll be able to determine if he's a curse bearer. It'll be better if I go inside the headquarters alone. You should walk around, visit a cafe for some tea perhaps. Do you think a small soul making? Oh yeah, Takumi is the guy who looks like normal as hell. Okay. He's the one who basically killed us last in like our first playthrough. Director now, Chairman Natsumi. It's called the Queen. Wow. Oh, I collected everybody's interests? What the fuck? Takumi works as a secretary, that's correct. Do you think it's possible he's acting on her orders? I think in a curse spirit with both money and power certainly look at resurrection as their next prize. Negotiating with a person that stature may prove difficult. Shit. Back in the Edo period, the canal known as South Warigisi ran through this area, but it's been turned into a major road. It's a bit away from Kinishio Station or Raigoku Station, though it's still considered a nice area. The stories of the ever-burning lantern and the foot washing machine both took place around here. One of the bodies discovered this morning was found by this road as well. It's quite a lively area, huh? I suppose you could call it somewhat of a city center. Wow! Shit. Ritter, he tells me he barely slept last night, and yet he seems to be brimming with energy. It was I too that resilient at his age? Perhaps it sets us apart from detectives from the rest. Else? Or shall I just go to my next area? Okay, fine, I'll play big first. Person in the hack is potentially a curse bearer. We use money to negotiate for the curse stones, but we could hardly outbid a large corporation if we can't afterwards. Yeah, alright. Meteorokyo Park. We're here at Meteorokyo Park. Ivy Tono lives here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. Since picking up Ivy's trail is out of the question for now. Well, fuck. I didn't know. I'm lost here. This place is connected with this sort of Takio or Suguryu. Not only that, Kasugush, I can't say that name. Home was also in this area. So that'd be why IME chose to live here. That was updated. Okay, what next, Richter? We won't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go check her out IME's apartment? You don't mean to speak with her, do you? No, I'd prefer to get an idea of what she's been up to. I like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace on her movements. Then be my guest. Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'm back, ma'am. So, nothing. Great, so she still hasn't returned. However, I noticed a few people who seem to be related to the police force keeping watch in this area. I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in. Interesting. You got a sharp eye to have noticed them, despite them being so covert. I said covert, not covert. What can I say? It's part of the job. However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through her windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately. You're planning to go that far? Think. Both. I'm just trying to figure out what we're doing. Okay, relax. Us. Get around here. Yes. Okay. Who you? How is serious? Okay. Anything else before I? Hi. We moving out. I think last time we checked the Michio's house. Shirashi's house. Still living there. Kidnapping. There being such a violent man into it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we were already here last time. Okay, so the only really other place we could go to is the park, because we were also in the school last time. It might be a while, so feel to find somewhere to kill time. I told you to do that last time. Sorry to keep you waiting. How did it go? I'll fast forward to the conclusion I met with Takumi. There's no doubt he's the same man I saw last night. But it doesn't seem like he's a curse bearer. But that doesn't mean he has no connection to the recent curses. He knew about the 7 mysteries. He even guessed we have a curse stone of our own. Excuse me? I tried to approach Takumi about a fallen item after I ran into him last night. However, you said your name was Richter, correct? I have a favor I'd like to ask of you. I'm hoping you would hand over the curse stone in your possession. Curse stone? What are you talking about? There's no need to play dumb with me. In fact, there's no time for it. I had all the same reason you did to think you were a curse bearer last night. And your arrival here only confirms it. You are a curse bearer now. You lack time. I'll confess I am a curse bearer. I possess the current of the haunting flappers. I'm glad to hear the truth finally. This conversation is worthwhile. It is a dangerous item you hold. Give it to me. My company will take the responsibility to dispose of it. Hell no. Hell no. This guy, I did not trust this guy with an inch of my life. I didn't know the soap business specialized in scrubbing curses clean. It is the pre-roll motherfucker. pre-roll prerogative. So I don't read. Never. Is that so? Assuming you've obtained the curse, you understand the power it involves, no? Miss Yamori possesses supernatural powers akin to those of a god. She also has a deep love for this land, having transformed it from the pile of dirt it once was to the home of her headquarters. She cannot stomach the fact that it's now the side of these curses run rampant. So you're telling me the Queen of Haikaku is a real-life witch? She wouldn't appreciate being called that, mind you. There's a sorcerer by the name of Sugen Gamiodo who's gallant working behind the scenes, exercising spirits and the like. Go on. That being so, there have already been instances of the dead coming back to life. Do you understand the urgency of this matter? There are curse bearers we're speaking of, tools which are used by wicked beings to possess people. The rite of resurrection is nothing but a fabrication meant to seduce the curse bearers into an unspeakable action. If you truly understand what I'm talking about, you must hand over the curse stone at once. Very interesting. With that said, just how many curse stones have you acquired so far? If what you tell me is true, surely the company would have launched a large-scale search by now. We have 6. 6? Whoa, I can rest at ease then. And here I thought I was just being cursed. It seems we are on the same page. If that's the case, you should hand over your curse stone immediately. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not actually in my possession at the moment. Considering its importance, I've been keeping it hidden. Really now. And I'll accompany you while you retrieve it. I'm sorry, but I got something important to attend to. I promise I'll return with it later. Very well. You won't refuse to provide your address and telephone number, I presume. How prudent of you. I'll oblige. And that's how it went. So they aren't after the right after all? I wouldn't be so quick to trust. Yeah, do not fucking trust that guy at all. I believe we're dealing with a master in deception. He may well have made up a story to convince us to part ways with our stone. Exactly, that's what he's doing. He was lying about having produced 6 curse stones as well. Like, really? 6? That's excessive. It's like half of the damn stones. Well, now I feel gullible. The company is plotting something. I wonder what they meant to do with the curse stones. He seems rather desperate to get a hold of ours despite us not having collected any soul dregs. Perhaps the people of Haihaku are the masterminds behind the curses being unleashed. Because the chairwoman's a witch? I wonder about that too. If she were really that powerful, would her secretary have divulged information so casually? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Takumi was either making it up as he went, or he's full of shit, or he's trying to spread a rumor. For what purpose would he do that? Recently, people have been caught up about the occult more than ever before. If word spreads that Haihaku's chairman has godlike powers, she could very well benefit socially and politically from that mystique. That's unsettling. Crap. That the queen of Haihaku, or the witch, whatever she is, she's trying to get her hands on the resurrection. It's like some kind of dark fairy tale. So what it is, or isn't true, we must stay one step ahead. There's one thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby, and what's that? People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was that of Haihaku employee. Really? So long as the officials haven't revealed the identity, it's all amount of no more than a speculation though. Despite that, I have reason to believe Haihaku is deeply involved with the 7 mysteries. At the very least, I can assure you I've gathered that much. The more we know, the better our negotiations will go. So who's gonna be? Should avoid Haihaku for the time being. It would be a pain if I have to deal with Takumi again. Yep. Any more thinking? Okay, yeah, same. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Let's go to Komagata High School. There hasn't been any developments. I can imagine the students are uneasy after learning about the murder. It may do them well to stay home for some time, if not for fear of their safety. The police are probably too wrapped up in solving the case to be concerned about the students' mental health. I can see that. It's important that society provides a safe environment for the benefit of our youth. Some school policies could use some rewriting, especially those handling the students' personal information. That's right, I don't want a student being kidnapped on their way back home ever again. I expect criminals to grow more cunning as time passes. There may be times where the authorities can't keep up. That's where outlaws such as myself come in. What's this about? Actually, just forget I said anything. Okay. Okay, I don't think we have anything else here. They're all dressed up for school. In another world, I might have had the chance to see my son in that uniform. Okay, yeah. Shit, where the hell do we go now? Midi-Rokyo Park. did everything. What the hell? Oh shit, what the fuck? Not that shit. Still waiting to be back. Jesus, bro, that's insane. And they still don't know what happened? That's insane, bro. Jesus. Whole thing get better, man, because a coma for like over 10 days. Jesus. Is this something? Oh yeah, they don't know, but Jesus, man. That's they like do any X-rays or anything, or they you know, it's crazy, bro. And it, has there been there's like no new information since like October? Might be something like in the brain. Sorry to hear, man. +20 blood. Jesus. That's insane, bro. What the heck? Yeah, that's weird. All the if it's the blood tests and X-rays. I wonder what's wrong. Jeez. It's crazy, man. Jesus. Yeah, you might. Yeah. Not sure what would happen then. You should like just make sure that people are like near you at all times, just in case, because that is very scary. Like for that to happen. Oh yeah, like yeah, just you gotta be very careful, man. Hopefully you find out what happens with it, and get the medicine that hopefully helps it. It's crazy. That is crazy, man. Is make yeah, jeez. I was on the stairs to help with the lungs. Damn. Maybe like allergic. No, probably they would probably figure that out if there was allergic reaction. Damn, bro. Damn. Yeah, I'm just glad you're safe right now. You know, because that's probably like a horrifying experience. Because you know, as of right now, you're but Jesus, it's insane. 10 days. Damn. Jesus, man. Jesus. Yeah, I'm glad you're at least like, out of the coma. And you're like, hopefully getting more safe and, gonna figure out what's happening. Insane though. It's insane. Oh, wait. Water. Jesus, that sounds horrifying. Yeah. Just. Being in one place and not being able to move there, and then hearing all those strange noises. Just. I don't keep saying insane, but it's insane. Jesus. It's also scary just thinking about like when you're sleeping you still feel in the water you were saying. Jeez. Jesus, can you imagine? Only imagine, bro. Just make sure to, just be very careful as it right now, because, yes. This is insane though, man. Having to experience all of that, and then you said you were like when you're sleeping. When was my last stream? I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Let me check. Because I had like a few projects. Check real quick.
This Black Friday
oh,
football
shit.
special
Oh,
on
shit.
no score.
I held a message from using channel blocked. I was gonna Discord. Oh, my bad, my bad. It's because of the what do you call it again? The bots. You know, the bots just keep freaking like spamming that shit. But yeah, you want personal or like which Discord? Because I have a few of them. I don't mind either or. Where is my analytics? Hey, just drop it down and I'll try to add it in a second. So let me just try to log back into it. Yo, bro, you do not know how many bots I was getting. This like, do you want to have artists? La 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 la. Yo, there's an artist that wants your thing. Oh my god, another artist. Oh no, don't forget about the other artist. Okay, just give me a second. No, don't delete what. I'll go to this one. Just give me one moment, sir. Okay, log in. I don't mind either or, I guess, but I just gotta find my password. Where is my password? Oh, that's my Twitch one. You know what? You know what? I'll just pass my personal one because I can't find like the username and password for that. Just don't judge my edginess, okay? You see, sometimes I'm very edgy, and I how do you say no, don't laugh. So like, quick thing, I used to match with my friend, like, you know, matching profile pictures. We haven't talked for a while, so I just have a black thing. So just fucking edgy. Here, I'll type it down, I think. That's the one. Just just don't mind the edginess. I swear it's a phase. It's a phase. Actually, do I have my password on my iPad? I swear to you, it's a phase. It's a phase. I gotta be way more organized, dude. I have to be way more organized. I cannot find my other password. Oh wait. Yo, I think I found it. Okay, wait. Is this it? I'm human. Oh, my password is wrong, what? Oh, okay. Like this. I'm human. Still okay. You know what? Oh shit, my bad. Suhuren. I got you, man. Let me add you real quick. Suhuren underscore. You're also not accepting friends. Is not accepting friends. They'll have to add you to become friends. Yeah. And I'm dead. Okay, let me just. I felt that, man. I felt that. Oh shit. My other my other Discord's like Hiki the Neats. It just that one should just automatically accept. I just have to find the password for that one then. Uh, I'm still trying to find the password. Yes, I'm human. Just let me log in. How is that not the password? Yeah, I'm the most disorganized dude ever, man. Guess I'm human. Is it back? Okay, it's not. Okay, I gotcha. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I mean, I'm almost finished with this. I think it's like a couple more hours. I think probably tomorrow, but also, yeah. Okie dokie then. Good sir, I shall see you tomorrow and just take care of yourself. My controller's broken. I had to still buy a new one. Or I could just play debuffed still, I guess. See? Yeah. Okay, I swear I'll finish Lies of Peace one day. You too, man, you too. Take care of yourself. Ow. I gotta find out the password for my... Alright. Yeah, it really... It just be like that, man. It just really be like that. I just gotta remind myself to change my passwords. Click on. Okay, you know, I'll do this later. Broken controller, the Discord names, yeah. It'd be like that. Just be like that, good sir. Actually, take a screen. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot, and if you open up yours later, I'll be able to add you, like later. Yeah, I took a screenshot of the name. water. Anyone still living there? So you came here too. Is it? Talk to me. Could you repeat that? What you know one more time to me, Richter? Yeah, so let's go here. Oh wait, no, I think this stuff. Okay, yeah, it's gonna kick me out. Oh, this is where. Okay. Michio's house is at the end of this road. I don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone. Yeah, I'll check the house. Think Shirashi's household. There's a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. It might be for the best that we didn't find her parents. This is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. It seems like everyone decided to stay inside because of the recent incident. Ryo's off checking the Shirashi, so I'll just wait until he gets back. You're back. No luck, boss. No one's home. Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the window, but there was no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 30 newspapers stuffed into their mailbox. Looks like no one's home right now. Let's try again later. Ariel was kind of disappointed. Duck. Let's go somewhere else for now. Okay. Let's go to Kamagata High School. Time. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, those are the two other main characters. We got Komagata High School. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Oh, that's boss. What is it? You want to talk to those girls? That was a fucking sus. I do. Here for a reason. Come on, Irio. Huh? What? Hey, aren't you... You must be the high school skirting the child labor laws who I've heard so much about. Say that again. Sorry about that, he's with me. Mr. Sasumi, if that's how you feel, maybe you should look into improving my working conditions. I prefer not to work for free, to be honest. Don't you worry about that. If you help this out, you can have whatever you want, Boss's Street. Really? Thank you so much. I've always wanted to go to a fancy sushi place. Oh yeah, like one of those places in Ginza. I've never been there. Let's go. We got ourselves a deal, right, boss? The girls are at our service. Hold on now. What just happened? I never sat at sushi. Looking forward to it, boss. Wait, since when were you included? You guys are funny. You should do a stand-up. This is one hell of a coincidence, huh? That's this random girl you know is already involved in the case. So how much have you been able to figure out? Well, I know what happened around midnight last night. Someone invoked the Feast of Shadow, which boosts the power of curses, and brought forth the 7 mysteries of Hanjo. That allows even those who do not have the power to cast curses together soul dregs for the right of resurrection. At least that's my hypothesis. Sounds right so far. As I'm sure you know, there are actually 9 mysteries, not 7. When the Feast of Shadows was cast, the cursed stones appeared before those who wanted the right at the local locales. We managed to gather 3 cursed stones so far, including the one I got first. So, whatever. You got 3 already? Wow. We have the cursed stones of the Fool's Precise Procession. Oyako, the girl standing behind me, does. That's Miyako, the girl standing behind me. Is she alright? You can take it off your hands. Well, the Feast of Shadow has no effect during the day, and there's still something I want to find out. Alright, I'll leave the Fool's Procession with you two then. Thank you. Please keep collecting the other stones. I'll be looking for a way to stop the Feast of Shadows. Okay, got it. That should make things go more smoothly. What about the other crispers? Have you run into any of them? Well, last night at school, you were here last night? Or the SEC? You two were using a spirit board? That's so cool! So that's why you ran into the curse echoes. I'm glad you survived the encounter. Somehow we managed to get away without accidentally setting it off. The curse echo we saw took the shape of a woman missing an arm and a leg. What? Oh fuck, I see so pissed. A woman missing it. Oh fuck, crap, save. No, not that save. Oh, you know what? Say save. Yeah. Washing machine? Fuck. Give it a second. Fuck. You're not those two. Fuck. Give me a second. I'm pretty stupid. Okay, not these 3. Haunted clappers. Fuck. Damn, I'm stupid. Fuck. See, this might be why I fail at freaking multiple choice questions all the time. Oh, the ones. Wait, is the janitor the fucking Yo, he might be the janitor might be the motherfucker who's doing this shit. You idiot! Think the curse bearer of the one-sided room. Save. It's that killer. Nijima. That's his curse. That's his curse. Oh, that's right. But what if that's the case? Here last night. Yes, he was. What? It's possible he was lying to us, but what? Who's Nijima? No clue. About the mastermind to put a stop to the Feast of Shadows. It would help if I knew more about how the curses of the 7 mysteries first came about. In that case, you're probably best off talking to the crabby research guy here. Maybe Mr. Arashi. I would very much like to talk to him. Or he's a teacher here too, isn't he? You would know him already. Might be more inclined to talk after one of the students doing ask him. You know where he is? I do. We tried to talk to him, but he refused to cooperate. But you two should give it a try. He's at his usual cafe working on his papers. The cafe, Kuriko Cafe at Kamizuya. Thanks, we'll head over there now. When school rules say we're not allowed to go to cafes though. Don't worry about it, I'll allow it. Thank you. That's all it takes. Anything else? There must be a mastermind behind everything. Someone who will appreciate all this for a reason. I want to find out why. I'm still wondering why the first girl we saw this is never appearing again. Trying to take advantage of the Feast of Shadows for his own nefarious purposes. Oh, he said he was going to massacre the city at sundown today. Oh fuck, it's today. And he's trying to get your daughter too. That's why we've been trying to find him, but to no avail. Honestly, this information has been the most useful we've gotten so far. So just to be sure, could you tell me who else was at the school last night? Well, as far as we know, there was Mr. Jonichi and one of our classmates, Hitomi. Don't forget the old man, Asashima. Wait, Hitomi? Do you mean Hitomi Okuda? Second year student? Well, yes, why? Boss. So she was here last night. I saw Hitomi earlier, though she didn't seem like the Christmas to me. You did? Did you talk to her? Yes. Do you mind if you ask you a few questions about that? Hitomi said she didn't want to talk to the police because she was afraid she'd become a suspect. So I can't tell you anything unless you swear you won't drag her into this. I see. This is about a different matter. Different matter? You know about the police officer, Mr. Yoshimi. You know about that? Did Hitomi say something about him? Yes, she did actually. Hitomi did say that Mr. Yoshimi entrusted her with something. She did? What was it? The talisman. Yes, apparently he also asked her to look for another one just like it's one that Michio had. What kind of talisman? Could they be lost? Doesn't ring a bell. But if Yoshimi was talking about him with his dying breath, it must have been pretty important. Did they find a talisman on Michio where her body was found? I'll check if they did. Yoshimi would have plenty of time to retrieve it before he died. Right. You consider giving us Hitomi's contact information? I'd like to talk to her about this talisman. I'm not sure. She never opened up to anyone except Mr. Yoshimi. I'm no good, huh? I was friends with Mr. Yoshimi though. You don't seem like too bad of a guy, not all that scary for a cop, but I doubt that'll be enough for her. She really doesn't want to end up becoming a suspect. To be honest, she was even a bit wary of us. Well then. Do you think she talked to Yoshimi's fiance? Haven't they met before? Well, they have. She told us about that. Yeah, she might be willing to talk to her. Alright, then we better find her fast. You haven't been able to reach her? It's a little bit worrying. Maya shows a lot. We'll let you know as soon as we manage to contact her. Alright, one more thing. Hitomi told me that Mr. Yoshima gave her instructions in the event that something happened to him. He told her to give the talisman to Mr. Nagayoshi from the police headquarters. What? So it was not Nagayoshi's case? Why would Yoshimi tell her that? Could you check on that? I will, but well, I don't know if they will pick up when I call. Is he with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau? Yes. Nagayoshi the chief, but he's almost never in, so I don't really know the guy. To be honest, I'm not even sure if he exists or if he's just a figurehead. I've never spoken to him yet, myself. All of the paranormal affairs are referred to as Nagayoshi's cases. Jeez, what's with that? The amulet he told me was looking for may be the missing puzzle to this mystery. If we're talking about people who were at the school last night, there was one more person though, I'm not too clear on the details. Someone else? Apparently he told me I actually saw Mr. Donichi getting cursed and killed last night. What? Talk about some vital information. What she said happened was Michio was the one who killed Mr. Jonichi? You're sure it was really Michio that she saw? Well, that's what she told me. I wasn't there. Tells me there was another curse bearer here last night. Jonichi was killed by a curse bearer, so someone had to been there, whether it was Michio or not. And lost. Do you think he really could have been Michio's ghost? Based on what we've heard, she does have plenty of reasons to be vengeful. Calm down. Just because the paranormal exists doesn't mean just anything is possible. It's possible that Nijime was behind Jonichi's death. But what about Hitomi's story? About this janitor, Ashima, was it? How old is he? Do you know how long he's worked here? Are you so interested in mills? I only just transferred to school though, so I have no idea. He's around 50 years old. He came to our school about half a year ago. No one knows what he did before, so there are all kinds of rumors about him. Thanks, I'm starting to get a bit better picture of all this. Huh. Listen up. It's not uncommon for former prisoners to find a work career at alias after their release. And notoriety attached to their former name can get in the way of probably rehabilitations. What are you? No way. And often after ending the janitor, she worked a night shift, so it might still be overnight. Straight away. Boss man news. Apparently the room's been empty all morning. I'm like they've been looking to question Ashima too, but couldn't find him anywhere. No. They're all but confirmed. Yeah, I knew it was the fucking janitor. There's one more thing to check. Are there any photos of this Ashima? Seriously hated getting his picture taken. He'd always avoid it. Here, I'll call an urgent search for Makoto Ashimi. I can't let him get away. Sir, I'll contact the HQ right away. I didn't expect this at all. How could the old man have been some horrible criminal mastermind? I can't believe it. And a curse bear on top of that. I think he was so close to us this whole time. It gives us chills. A guy like that really shouldn't have been allowed to work at a high school. Let's hope it isn't already too late. Oh! I may have shown Ashimi my cursed stone last night. What? I don't like this one bit. Nijima did say he wasn't specifically targeting curse bearers, but I'm glad nothing happened to you. Wait, what? Could it have been old man Ashimi who attacked you in the hallway? I almost told him that you were still in the building too. He did? It's a good thing I didn't say anything. Might have gotten very lucky there. Yeah, she fucking died in one of the things. It's too much. I hope they find him soon. Come on, Law, help us. Fuck, think. But I wonder about the exact cause of death. If this curse origin and the curse of the death are connected, it could give us another lead. What was the last thing you mentioned about Michio's earlier? Something about a grudge. Did you know something about her? What's your relation? I'm her friend. I was actually planning to resurrect her at first. I see. You gained quite a lot of information from me too. It's only fair we share as well. Tell her, Ariel. Alright. Keep in mind, this is just a theory though. Okay. After re-examining the crime scene, Yoshima concluded that Michio's death wasn't a suicide but a vehicular collision. What? An accident? Being hit by a speeding truck or van would have been resulted in a similar injuries. The investigation was ordered by Yoshimi, so it seems he had his doubts about it being a suicide. What, a van speeding? Are you okay? I'm not there. Yeah. Hey Van, there's a young man in the driver's seat. Wait, what? Yes, wait, what was I? Back down, how do you feel? You're covered in sweat. Yeah, I'm okay, I think. Sorry, I went a little crazy there. No problem, as long as you're okay. That was quite the surprise, though. Yoshimi talked to you about Michio, didn't he? Well, he didn't give me a specific if you're wondering about that, so I don't know what was truly on Michio's mind either. Right. Do you have any idea why Jonichi was so scared of Michio? Well, about that, she had to put this butt. I see, well, I half expected it was something like that. Thank you for telling me. It's hard to explain. I wonder what he got his hands on to be able to blackmail her like that. So what happened? Fuck, okay, surroundings. So that's in the area. I didn't really want to bring these kids to a place like this, but they're too many onlookers outside for us to speak comfortably. Besides, it would be good to have Mio look around the scene too. It's usually easier to let Uriel do the talking when it comes to young people, but you only have a day. I'm afraid if I take the reins this time. But you did manage to win them over with the promise of food. This plays out. In a case where Jonichi's body was found. They moved his body, but this way we still have an idea of how it was found. Yes, that's a little gross. You can even see his arms and legs are all up. Cool there, Rio. You're scaring her. This kind of stuff is a little too much for kids. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she only acts because you were staring at it so intently. What do you think? I knew the second I looked at the curse, your traces of curse still lingered here. I figured as much. Does that mean Jonichi was killed by one of the curses of the 7 mysteries? Yeah, strong curse like that always leaves behind a trace. You're so calm. How are you used to that kind of thing? I wouldn't say I'm used to it. It just comes with the experience, I guess. I've heard some stories about it. Did you investigate a gruesome scene where someone has been killed by a paranormal attack without even breaking a sweat? So let me get the wrong idea. Whoa, that's amazing. You're a professional. Okay? Totally, you're cool. Even in the face of that, that's awesome. Put it like that, I'm not sure how awesome it is. We'll see what they have to say. Sure, thanks. They found out this on the ground on short scene. What is that? A ribbon. Yeah, the kind you used to tie up your hair. What? I've seen that ribbon before. You have gone then? That's ribbon that Michio always used to wear. What? Does that mean that Michio was here? Are you sure? I have the same one at home. We bought them together. It has to be hers. Am I back to life now? But how? Okay. I talked to Jonichi. Michio and I came back to life. Where would I go? That's the question. She got her revenge on Jonichi, but she may have more revenge to shout. Anyone else she'd have a grudge on against? Well, what about the guy who killed her in a collision? She really did come back to life. And it's terrible sad that she's spending her new chance at life like this. Being obsessed with revenge is such a tragic way to live. Jesus. Okay, that's all we can tell you. Don't worry, you were a big help. Thank you. We just start our search for Nijima and Mayu Chozuwa. It might be worth it to check out Michio's house as well, just in case. Let's use the school as our base of operations if anything happens to go to one of the officers hanging around here. Thank you, good luck. We'll go talk to Mr. Arashi about a way to lift this curse. Alright, boss. Let's get going whenever you're ready. Epic soundtrack. Alright, wait, where the hell are we going? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we're not able to go past until we do these two. I like these having like each of these like an hour. I don't really like having it more because then my phone dies. I mean, it's 59%. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it for today. Thank you for watching. Wait, fuck. Whatever. Yeah, thank you for watching. Whoever is watching. Kiss, kiss, love you. Bye bye.